James Chung of Reach Advisors researched and presented Wichita's drivers of economic growth in 2015 as part of the Focus Forward project initiated by the Wichita Community Foundation. Chung addressed how attracting young, educated people contributes to a city's job growth. He also highlighted examples of comparable-sized manufacturing cities who have overcome major changes to drive growth, attract talent, and ultimately rebound. Communities, including Wichita, can change their trajectory by deliberately choosing to pull together the right resources and leaders. After 7 months of analysis, Chung found that Wichita has 4 clear drivers of economic growth that need to be addressed: the business challenge, the human capital challenge, the entrepreneur challenge, and the perception challenge. According to Chung, Wichita is slower to recover from recessions. The low cycles hit Wichita deeper and longer. In regards to gross regional product, the accumulation of goods produced in the city, Wichita is in the bottom quarter of U.S. metro areas since the recession. While Wichita has recovered from the recession, our city needs to recognize stable sectors. Manufacturing has been suffering a long-term decline in the U.S. as it gets more efficient over time. Therefore, it's not a net job creator. Comparable cities have adopted an active upgrading technique. They've built manufacturing strength to maintain successful blue-collar jobs while building up their basic human capital and growing their non-manufacturing base so that they can transform effectively to external shifts as the economy evolves. It's now important to redistribute the workforce of volatile sectors to ensure continued success. In regards to the human capital challenge, Chung noted that our second biggest export behind aircraft parts is talent. After the recent recession in 2008, Wichita is missing close to 10,000 individuals between ages 35 and 54 who either left the area or left the job market. Many of these individuals were high-income earners who boosted the economy with their spending. Wichita used to have a significant advantage in terms of education, but now the rate of education attainment growth in Wichita is half of what it is in the rest of the country. While there's been no growth of jobs requiring college education between 1993 and 2013, Wichita is still seeing job growth, roughly 35,000. However, these jobs require less than a high school degree. Chung proved that a better educated city generates stronger pay for everyone. Furthermore, an aging population is an issue facing Wichita, among many other cities. In 2010, Wichita had 77,000 people 65 and older. By 2020, that number is expected to grow to over 103,000. Human capital feeds both productivity growth and innovation. It also strikes at the core of Wichita, entrepreneurship. With a shrinking share of higher value workforce, there are fewer entrepreneurs. Change in the local economy relies on innovation. In comparison to similar cities, Wichita ranked lowest in terms of startup density and fastest growing private businesses. Furthermore, Wichita didn't rank in the top 160 U.S. cities for capturing venture capital, money available to companies that often can't get traditional loans for startup enterprises. Based on the population size, $10 to $20 million should be flowing into Wichita annually. Wichita, however, does have one attractive factor for entrepreneurial growth: low labor cost. At this time, though, Wichita has a shrinking share of the people most likely to fuel job growth. Wichita is a dynamic city, but we as Wichitans don't celebrate ourselves enough. Our perception of how we treat each other, along with the perception of our city, will need to change in order to encourage change. Our pride in our city will help reassure startups, bolster income levels, increase the workforce and population, and retain talent. Wichita isn't alone in its fight. There are nearly 50 cities struggling with these same issues. That should serve as a beacon of hope. Wichita's challenges aren't insurmountable. With the right resources, leaders, and Wichitans behind the project, we can and will make a positive difference.